When a patient's baby has passed away, these are things I do as a labor and delivery nurse that most people never know about. I actually do high-risk labor and delivery, so we see more losses than maybe other hospitals just because of the nature of what we do. Number one, we make a memory box for everybody who has lost their baby. There's usually a bracelet with the baby's name on it, photos of the baby, clothing or blankets or hats that the baby had worn, a lock of the baby's hair if possible. One of my favorite things to include is a weighted teddy bear. We cut the back of the teddy bear and remove all the stuffing, fill the bear up with sand until it matches perfectly the exact weight down to the ounces of the baby. Literally hand stitch the bear back up. Usually we have to use like surgical sutures because that's all we've got. The family has something they can hold. The nurses are doing this. The nurse techs are doing this. And if the family does not want the box, they don't have to have the box. Number two, I'm also the one that does the photography, poses the baby, cleans them up. There are companies that do bereavement photography, but most facilities, it's the nurses that need to do this or the nurses' aides. It's very important to me that these pictures do justice to this beautiful baby. Number three, I talk to the babies. If for some reason I need to take the baby out of the room, anytime I'm handling baby, I'm talking to the babies. And I am not the only nurse that does this. Other nurses do this. Oh, sorry, buddy. You almost cannot help but talk to these babies. Treat them tenderly like the baby that they are. Some people might think that's weird and morbid and I don't really freaking care. Number four, we actually offer unlimited time with the baby at the bedside as long as they want, all the way until they're discharged. We have something called a caring cradle, bassinet. It cools the bottom of the bassinet, helps preserve the baby longer and slow down natural process of decomposition. Grief is different for everybody. Most families though, they do want this. We're the ones that clean it afterward. I absolutely love it. Number five, we talk about the baby together if that's something that the family wants. And this is gonna be like case by case, but I'd say most people, they've got the baby with them in the caring cradle. Maybe we cry a little bit and we talk about baby and how cute the baby is and how beautiful the name is and how much this just sucks. Number seven, I go home and I cry in the shower pretty much every single time. Even if I feel really good and I'm coping really, really well, you leave behind somebody on the worst day of their life and then you go home and like, I have kids sleeping in their beds. It's just a really stark contrast. They're just there in the exact same moment as you, grieving. It just feels very dystopian and it's weird. I just can't help but cry about that. It's horrible. It's a horrible thing. I've been planning on making this video for a while. What I don't want is for people to be like, good job nurses, you're wonderful. Piggybacking off of somebody else's trauma. I've been wanting to make it just to sort of communicate to the world that this happens. These families are walking around among us everywhere. They're part of our community. Nobody even knows. And I think the other thing is, for some people, I hope it brings them some comfort to know it matters to us too. At least for me, you're just not another number. I never, ever, ever forget you.